Any specific reason for getting rid of the media viewing period?
Yeah, we evaluated some things last week. We made some changes to the way that we're handling pre-practice, just with the short week, and we liked how our team handled it and responded to it. And so with that, we're continuing forward with a lot of the things that we did last week, and it just didn't make sense to happen. So.
And do you have any update on Nate Clifton?
Not yet. He's definitely got a shot to go this week. Unfortunately wasn't able to finish the game. I thought our guys came in and stepped in and did a really good job in his absence. Obviously, we'd love to have him, but we're going to try to progress him throughout the week, and hopefully having the extra day with the short week will pay dividends.
Like in the injury updates in the secondary, Jalen, Kumar, Greedy, Jacoby, and also we saw Marcellus Williams was out. What are their statuses? Yeah,
Marcellus isn't available right now. Nothing crazy, but it's not available. The rest of the guys, obviously didn't have them last week. I don't believe any of them are out long term. I don't know that there's any of them that you would say today like are full no doubt are going to play. But I do think they're all progressing in a very positive way. So hopeful to get. I mean, obviously we'll take any number that we can. Hit that corner tough, yeah. So I don't think. I don't know that we'll get all of them back, but obviously when you have that many at one position, anybody back.
Is it an injury with Marcellus?
Yes.
Coach, just what you made of Devon Tompkins, since Bear has been out, Nick Clifton's injured, and Kevin Myers also sustained some injuries. What have you just made of what Tompkins has done?
Yeah, Devin's done a great job, man. He was one of the guys that we honored with our Trojan MVP this last week, which is one of the people we thought that most contributed to the win and just to the standard and culture we're building here. We actually highlighted to the team a number of scout team reps that he's taken, on this practice field, which is a pretty large number. And for multiple years, he was kind of the young, talented guy that needed all the seasoning. He needed every single rep, and now you kind of look up. He's changed his body. We just really seen him gain confidence as a player. You could tell he gets out there. He's playing multiple positions inside and outside. He's one of our smartest D linemen. He's been able to pick up the scheme and kind of work interchangeably. And then just all those reps, all that perseverance has paid off. And you kind of look up and the guy's turned himself into a pretty good player. We thought he was very effective last week against the run. It was very disruptive. That's one of those guys that you look back we're glad we stayed with him, and I'm glad he stayed with him. That's one great example of patience and perseverance, and for a California kid to come in here like that, work the way that he has, here at his home state and his home school in a lot of ways, it's a lot of meaning behind it. It was. He's got a lot of respect of the people in our program as his peers because they've seen all that he's had to go through and all he's had to push through to have this opportunity. It's pretty cool to see him, attacking it like he did the other day, making the most of it.
A lot of you guys defensively played season high snaps. And any of them that on film you saw really maximize those extra opportunities?
Well, I think some of the front guys you really liked how they played. I mean, Devin, Sam Green, Cam Fountain, Jade continues to get better. Gavin was a warrior in there for us. I thought he played one of his more impactful games as well. I think Desmond Stevens continues to get better and better. He still has a few mistakes here and there, but the more snaps he gets, the more confident he gets. And I thought we played a pretty impactful game at linebacker. I thought Zion came in and did some really nice things. Bryson Shaw played very well. Prophet had some really nice plays. So it was. When you line up to play Rutgers, you don't necessarily envision that it's going to be like 95 to 45 in plays or 95 to 50 or whatever it was. It was just kind of unique how it played out. But we got a chance to rep a ton of those guys, and it was fun to be able to watch them make plays and to kind of to see where some of those guys are at.
What has Emmanuel shown you recently? Can't be easy to go questionable.
Yeah, well, we didn't think he was going to play. He was actually the other guy we honored as the Trojan MVP along with Devin. We got the injury report. We thought he was pretty doubtful early in the week, and credit to Dustin, our training staff. Those guys did an awesome job getting him ready, and I do think that it shows his progress because we made the comment to the team that I don't know that he would have been in shape or been as like mentally tough to be able to not just play, but like play well. And like he kind of went in there like it was nothing, and just like, I'm just going to find a way to overcome it. It was just cool to see, man. He's progressed a ton, played very well. He's had a good stretch of games here the last few weeks, and you always love seeing just examples of that toughness and commitment to what we're doing.
Let's do one more.
Kyle was pretty honest at the end of the game on Saturday about frustrations he's had just coming back and expecting a bigger role and not quite having that. How have you seen him just kind of handle that this season, coming to terms with his role, and just maybe what did you see from him that would lead to a bigger role?
Yeah, I think there's definitely a maturity about it. I mean, I've never had a receiver in, you know, however many years of doing this that was very happy with their role. I mean, that's it's part of it, right? It's a deep-ended position. It goes in spurts, especially when you have some games like we did the other day when you only have 40-something plays with the first offense. Like, it's part of it, and it's a fine line. You want guys that want the ball and want the opportunity to have that fire, but they also, you can't let it turn sour or negative for the team or for their own performance. And I think Kyle's is some of the maturity that I see this year versus year one with him. His first year, I don't know that would have handled it. And I think this year he's stayed in a really good positive mind frame. He's really tried to, I think, stay in the moment, and I just don't feel like it's rattling as much. And I think that's why he was ready to go in and make some plays, and I would expect that to continue with him. So he's always been a guy. He's a high motor guy. He's a high energy guy. When he gets some confidence and get going, like, he can really play. You got to see a little bit of that.
Thank you, Coach Riley.